Welcome to sportsbookreview.com. I'm Flash, and this time of the season when we go to the internationals and the European leagues, and we're going to go to the Bundesliga. We're going to be with Alex. Alex is going to try and find a little bit of value, short and sharp, halfway through. Let's see where he goes. Alex, how are you?
Hi Flash, I'm great. In the middle of the season, after enjoying the festive period, I'm all eyes on the second half of the season. And I had some troubles with this Bundesliga at the first. I think that it was going on for 10, maximum 11 rounds. But after that, Radek and myself we're back with some winners, and we are enjoying a profitable Bundesliga season. And there are many future bets to take in consideration for this league.
Yeah, definitely a hard start to the year, and that's continued well past its sell-by date, to be honest. But you did get your noses in front towards the winter break. Now, I know that the first place we're going to go where we think there's value is the winner of the Bundesliga without, obviously, reigning champions, Bayern. Who you gone for?
Yeah, without Bayern, because, again, I think that despite being 4 points after the first half of the season, 4 points behind RB Leipzig and 2 points behind the Gladbach, I think that they will win again the title in the German top flight league because they have the squad, they have the quality. I think that they have everything to win the league once again. I'm going for the value. Okay, so everyone is expecting me to go for RB Leipzig. No, I'm going for Dortmund at plus 400, 5.0. And why I'm going for Dortmund? I know that you don't like that. I know about Hummels. I know about their poor defensive side. I know about everything regarding Dortmund instability, let's say, instability, head problems, head struggles. But I think that they now have a striker. And let me ask you one thing. We are talking about this a lot of times. RB Salzburg selling their top scorer to Dortmund and not to their sister side, RB Leipzig. Tell me about that.
I think it's progression for the individual, to be honest. I think that a lot have probably gone that way. And I think a few cynics would say that's the best way that Bayern would have liked it. Because you're looking in 3 or 4 years' time that he's obviously going to go from Dortmund to Bayern. Or he goes from Dortmund to one of the, maybe even a Liverpool. You look at maybe putting 3 or 4 years on Firmino. Is he going to go there? I think it's a great move for the lad because he's going to play week in, week out. He's got no competition. He can just flourish and take that next step up. I would like to have seen him in the Premier League, but there's a big gamble because if you go to the Premier League and you foul, then it's going to knock his confidence and he's going to go backwards for a couple of years. Whereas goes to Dortmund, I think he'll be a shining light.
Yeah, just wondering why he didn't went to RB Leipzig. RB Leipzig, they invested so much. They have a great manager. They are top of the league right now with 2-3 moves. I think that they would easily stay there for another couple of rounds or even more. So it was a good move to his sister side, RB Leipzig, top of the table in Bundesliga. I know, I love Dortmund. I'm a Dortmund fan. But I don't know. I find it weird.
Well, no. I mean, when you take a step back and you look at RB Leipzig, they're not struggling to score goals. They've got strikers. So Haaland could actually go to Leipzig and sit on the bench, and it would actually stunt his progression because he's going to go to Dortmund, and I don't think there's any chance of him not playing. He's going to be their main man straight away. Whereas you go to Leipzig and you put him in, do you upset the apple cart and put him in? It doesn't work. And that could be what stops RB Leipzig winning or coming runners-up in Bundesliga. They don't need goals.
Yeah, that too. They have Timo Werner, who is scoring goal for fun right now. So you might be right for Haaland staying on the bench. Also on Dortmund, it's him versus Paco Alcacer. But yeah, I think that Haaland, Reus, Sancho in front with Axel Witsel and Julian Brandt in the middle, I think they will create a lot of damage. This is why I'm going for the value, and this is why I'm going for Dortmund at plus 400, 5.0 to finish basically second. So, or on the betting markets is winning the title without Bayern Munich.
Yep, I agree with that. I think I agree with the next one you found as well, which is a top 10 finish for who?
Top 10 finish for no one else than Hertha Berlin. Yes, you heard me right, Hertha Berlin. They are 12 right now in the standings, just 4 points behind the 10th place, who is occupied by Augsburg. But we have a lot of teams there, from 8th place Hamburg, even from 7th place Hoffenheim, 27. After that, Freiburg, 26, Wolfsburg, 24, Augsburg, 23. Hertha almost going to be relegated without Jurgen Klinsmann. Absolutely a great manager. I think that Klinsmann is the man to watch right now. Not on the pitch because he will not play, but what he did so far with his boys at Hertha Berlin is saying enough to us. So from a relegation candidate, now he is 4 points above that red zone with 4 positive results, 2 wins and 2 draws. And I just heard Klinsmann 2 days ago that he declared on a press conference before the second half of the season, he said that Hertha Berlin should be in top 4 with a little bit of investment. Okay, that's true. Not for this season, for the next season. But let the guy do his stuff there. I think that he is on a great road, and if he will maintain that, I think that he will finish in the top 10, and 2.75 plus 1.75 in US odds is a good set of odds, in my opinion, for Hertha to finish in top 10.
Yeah, I looked at it when Klinsmann took over. Just 10 men behind the ball, break away, get a goal, shut up shop, be tough to beat. A little bit Nigel Pearson's done with Watford. And they've taken 10 points out of 12. If Klinsmann does anything like that, you're cruising to that top 10. Because remember, everything's so tight that you only go on a little mini run and you can cement yourself right above that mid-table position. Now, I've got one for you as well, and it's to be relegated. And I call this team not enough. It's Werder Bremen. Not enough goals, not enough energy, not enough team spirit. And I see them getting sucked in, and at 3.5 plus 250 for Werder Bremen to be relegated. I think that they are feeling sorry for themselves, and there's going to be there's going to need to be a massive injection into that football club on many levels to keep them in the Bundesliga for the rest of the season, or at the end of the season even, Alex.
I would be afraid of this bet.
Don't be afraid.
Yes,
it's plus 250. It's big. It's value. And we need a team to hex every weekend.
It's big, but remember that in the Premier League, just 2 teams are going directly in Bundesliga, Zweite Bundesliga and Bundesliga second. The other team, the 16th place, is going to play a match with the Zweite Bundesliga opponent. So who will stay up and who will go down. But one thing to know about Werder Bremen, they had huge injury issues during the first half of the season. I mean, some top players, Toprak, Sargent, Gebre Selassie, Bitancourt, absolutely amazing players, all injured. They must come back right now in the second half of the season. And if you remember last year, Werder Bremen was one of the teams was scoring in every single game. Just one time they failed to score one goal against Bayern Munich. I remember very good right now last season. But this season, with so many injury problems, they failed to score in 3 of their last 4 matches, and all 4 of them being defeats. 1-0 against Köln, 5-0 at home against Mainz, 6-1 with Bayern Munich, and so on. But I still think that if those players will come back, I think that they will save themselves from relegation.
Okay, well, I'm going to be hexing Werder Bremen for the rest of the season. Alex, thank you very much. I look forward to doing the next Bundesliga rundown and through the whole card with yourself and your sidekick, Radek. Until then, we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thank you for having me. And SBR, thank you for having us. We moved from odds market. Here we are. This is our new home. And be tuned in, because we are crushing the bookies week in and week out with our brilliant team bankroll team.
Cheers, Alex. Well said. You take care. So
Thank
that's
you.
Alex. He normally has his sidekick Radek going through the Bundesliga. They've done so well to be having their head above water. What a tough 10 and 11 rounds of football that was. But now they'll be looking plain sailing now. So make sure you join them, because it will be winner after winner. You take care.